Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen finds his fullback. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
319!
Allen on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At their 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another carry for Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
65 catch, 60, 70. Drop low 80. 7 Pirate. 19 Lion.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Penix on first down. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Running left is Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On second down, Robinson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Forced out to his right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team is looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. That's Knox, he's got it. It's a small gain up to the 38. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Another one for Cook. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going right back to Davis. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Allen on the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
319.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Putting a receiver in motion. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 3. Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Kevin Tompkins on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Penix now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Come 19.
From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Here we go, sack. Buffalo 80. Hurt. That's it. Keep on moving. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the
They just get the play off. Catch made. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Steady.
Penix here from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's still going at the 30. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll run. Davis. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. An option give to Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Darnell Savage on the tackle.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Second and 6 coming up here. Staying with Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second down run by Davis. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
He was brought down by James Pierce. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. This is Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Bills.
Play action now. Allen. Finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll run it with Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills come through to tie it in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Next the score, Bills 14, Falcons 13. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tompkins now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it at the 30. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Going all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock.